What's going on, man? What's your name and where are you from?
My name is Holden Hutchins. I come from Sacramento, California.
All right. What do you study here at the Academy of Art?
I study game design, specifically level design, but in the game design department.
All right. And what influenced you to choose game design over the many majors that you could choose in college?
Um, well, since I was a kid, I've really been playing video games. Like, it's been a large component of my life, and another large component of my life is creativity. I love creating things. I always played with Legos, Lego blocks. I loved creating things. And so game design kind of incorporates both of those two pleasures and hobbies and makes into something I want to do in the future. So that's why I wanted to pursue that kind of career.
All right. And you said you do level design, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. So why level design?
Like I said, it's kind of about creating this environment. I'm very much about creating an atmosphere. I like making people feel things, eliciting some kind of emotion from them. And that's what level design does. You create the world for them to explore. And by doing that, you kind of give them an environment to not only escape reality from, but also experience in. And I find that really interesting and fun to create.
All right. So how do you feel about uh, choosing the Academy of Art? You feel it was a good choice, or was there any? I mean, because how big is game design uh, as far as it's perceived, it's like going into it. Like, is it big to get into, or
Yeah,
a lot of places offer it, or?
there are a lot of universities offering it. Even Cornell has
Okay.
has a major for it. And personally, I've found so far my experience at Academy of Art has definitely been worth it. The professors here have extraordinary experience. They usually have years and years of experience within the industry, and they can bring that kind of experience to the students, give them feedback that's actually usable, in the real world, instead of just kind of like this ideal kind of vision from people who haven't actually worked in the industry but at least know what they're doing. No, these people are professionals. They know what they're doing. They know how the industry is, what you need to do to be able to compete in this industry, and just the realities and hardships and all that. It's really great to learn from these people.
All right. So what's your ultimate goal when you get your degree as a game designer? What's your ultimate goal?
Well, the ultimate goal for me personally would be to be able to work at Bethesda, who's created games like Skyrim and Fallout. That would be a level designer for that kind of company. That would be the dream. Be able
Okay.
to bring my creativity and my dream of like just helping these people experience and escape from the real world with like these great grand just huge worlds that millions of people can get into. That would be the dream right there, personally, for me at least. Yeah.
So, do you have any favorite games or developers? I know you mentioned one, but is there
Yeah,
anything
Bethesda.
else?
Yeah. Besides that, I'd say Naughty Dog's a big one. They
Okay.
created Uncharted and Crash Bandicoot back in the day.
I remember that very
Yeah,
well.
for sure. And then I have to go with there's the BioShock series. I think the BioShock series is something that really got me into game design as a whole. Like really kind of pushed me into it. Because when I played the first BioShock, I think that was back in like late 2000s, maybe 2008, 2009. It was like nothing I ever played before, and it's definitely my favorite game of all time. It's just the level design, the world, the narrative, the gameplay. It's all just beautiful, just terrifically done, and that's kind of like my ideal game to create, something like that. Something that just changes everyone's view about video games as a whole. But yeah.
All right. Do you remember by any chance the first video game you ever played? I know it's probably going way back for you, but
That might have been Smash Bros on the N64, to be
Okay.
honest, way back,
it's classic.
or Mario Kart, one of the
Okay.
two, but probably N64.
So Nintendo game for
Yeah.
sure. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you so much for
No problem.
kind of giving us an insight to your world of I don't know, video games at the academy?
Yeah, no problem.
All right. One more time. What's your name?
Holden Hutchins.
And where are you from?
Sacramento.
All right. Thank you so much.
No problem.